I'm honestly not surprised anymore when celebrities start going after each other and trying to expose their dirty laundry. With the social media based world we live in right now, it's even easier for them to do so. Today on Beyond the Screen, we are checking out 10 celebrities who expose each other. I'm your host for this one, I'm Joss Bedard. If this is your first time here, make sure you guys stick around until the end because we do comment shoutouts. You can also find us on social media and click the playlist up here to keep watching more of our videos. But for now, I'm gonna get into this list. Beginning the countdown, number 10 is Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem. Unlike most celebrity feuds in Hollywood, these two didn't take their argument onto social media. They actually let each other have it through their song lyrics, or rap lyrics. Machine Gun Kelly released a diss track back in 2018 in an attempt to expose and insult Eminem. The song was called Rap Devil and he used it to play off of Eminem's 2013 song Rap God. And rather than lashing out right away in the media, Eminem decided to respond with a diss track of his own. He later released a track called Kill Shot where he exposed MGK and basically annihilated him for even thinking that his diss track would be significant enough to affect his career. Honestly, I don't even follow rap artists that closely, but I did follow this and I gave them a listen at the time, and there is no comparison between their lyrics or skill. Am I right, Chris?
I agree.
Come on! Everyone was like, Machine Gun Kelly killed it. I'm like, bro, when you listen to Eminem's verse that, like, there's no comparison. Up next, number 9 is Bella Thorne and Mod Sun. Nothing like getting into an argument with your ex in front of the entire world, right? The exes got into a heated combo on Twitter after Mod Sun made a joke during an interview saying he was going to auction off her stuff on eBay. He said, I still have it and I figure if she doesn't get it soon, I'm gonna have a really poppin' eBay site. But then Bella clapped back on Twitter and exposed him for apparently not allowing her to come get her stuff. She tweeted, "Aw, looks like Maudie really wants some press. Also, didn't you call the cops on me when I wanted my computer?" He then told his side of the story through a tweet explaining that she showed up to his house uninvited and that he did not trust her going into his house when he was not there, so he called the cops. Honestly, it really doesn't matter whose side of the story you believe. To me, this was just so unnecessary to share with the rest of the world. Like, I'm happy you did because it was intriguing, but not necessary. You know what? Being a celebrity in Hollywood, like after a breakup, you would have to worry about so much. Them exposing anything about you, number one. Your stuff, because they could sell it for real and make some bank. Anything. Oh, that's scary. Any nudes? Are you kidding? Oh no. Gives me anxiety. Signing into number 8 is Tyrese Gibson and Dwayne Johnson. The two of them went after each other back in 2017 when the Fast and Furious 9 movie got pushed back. Tyrese exposed Dwayne on Instagram, writing, "Congratulations at The Rock and your brother-in-law aka $7, producing partner, for making the Fast and Furious franchise about you. Diversity love, multi-ethnic worldwide, multi-generational, United Nations, one race, fast family until Dwayne showed up." I guess this whole time he had a problem because he wasn't the only one on the movie poster. Dwayne went about the feud in a completely different way and actually was very surprised by it, and simply exposed Tyrese for how childish he was about the whole thing. He simply said that they've been friends for a really long time and that this feud was just one-sided. Honestly, I don't know if I believe that's why he was mad that he wasn't the only one on the poster. I don't know, I feel like that's a little much. Moving into number 7 is Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I don't think any of us could forget the epic shoe-throwing fist fight they got into back in 2018. Fans only got to hear about the fight after it happened when video clips and photos surfaced online. The altercation happened at the Harper Bazaar Icons party after they both crossed paths on the red carpet and had something to say. After the news broke, the two of them went online to expose one another. Cardi said that Nicki made comments about her, calling her a bad mother, and that's why the two of them started going after each other. Nicki ended up exposing Cardi by accusing her of calling black women roaches and said women should not put other women down and girls get beat for that. Quote. They both had a lot to say about the incident and placed blame on the other person, but one thing they did agree on was that it was very embarrassing. And it was. That video clip of her throwing the shoe is just, oh, it's so funny. Cardi just chucks her shoe, because there's too much security, she can't get to her. So she takes off her heel and chucks it at her. Rolling into number 6 is Tati Westbrook and James Charles. The beauty community will never forget this epic battle back in 2019 that we recently learned should have never happened in the first place. Things got serious quickly when Tati uploaded an incredibly long video to her YouTube where she tore James apart and accused him of some pretty serious things. She was upset that he promoted Sugar Bear Hair, which is a direct competitor with her brand, Halo Beauty, which he knew since they were close friends. But she did not stop there. She started to say that James was a threat to young people and that he tried to manipulate someone's sexuality with his celebrity status. James lost millions of followers in one day, and the world completely turned against him. He posted a response video where he exposed Tati for lying and tried to provide screenshots to show that she was lying and prove his case, but that still was not enough. The world was just really going in on him for a long time. Halfway through the list, number 5 is Kailyn Lowry and Janelle Evans. These Teen Mom 2 stars had a pretty nasty fight, and one that people thought was very petty. The whole argument went into flames on Twitter after Kailyn exposed that Janelle sent her a cease and desist letter the month prior. Janelle was posting stories on her social media about the paternity of Kailyn's son, and Kailyn tweeted at her saying, "Don't ever effing try to scare me with a cease and desist when you're posting this bullshit." Janelle exposed why the cease and desist letter was sent in the first place and said that she sent them to the entire cast of Teen Mom 2 because they were apparently saying negative things about her husband. For the record, her husband was actually kicked off the show for making homophobic comments, so in all honesty, Janelle's just kind of exposing herself and her marriage. Didn't quite work out. Oh my god, I know you don't follow Teen Mom, Chris, but down the road, Kailyn sent Janelle like her PR package because she started a brand, and Janelle in a live stream video set the whole thing on fire. Like in her backyard, like into flames. Yeah, like whoa. Anyways, fun fact. Making their way into number 4 is Chloe Moretz and Kim Kardashian. This one was so unexpected and random. It started after Kim posted a nude mirror selfie on social media, and Chloe felt the need to say something about it. The selfie was obviously a little censored, but Chloe did not approve of her post and made sure that everyone knew about it. Technically, Kim exposed herself with the nude photo, but Chloe commented on her post and wrote, "I truly hope you realize how important setting goals are for young women, teaching them we have so much more to offer than just our bodies." Kim quickly fired back, pointing out that Chloe posed nude for her Nylon magazine cover shoot. Just for some context, she was covered with a jacket over her body, but she was still nude underneath. Kim tweeted in response saying, "Let's all welcome Chloe Moretz to Twitter since no one knows who she is. Your nylon cover is cute, boo." Like, Kim's an adult, that's just so annoying to me. Anyways, Kim's family even got involved, and Khloe Kardashian started tweeting at Chloe, the other Chloe as well, and Chloe could just basically not keep up with all the Kardashians, if you know what I'm saying. If you know the show. That's a lot of Chloe's in that sentence, so people are gonna be like, what Chloe are you even talking about? In the 3rd spot on our list is Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan. The war between them started back in 2006 when Lindsay started to date Paris's ex-boyfriend. Since then, they have been taking plenty of shots at each other in different interviews. One common topic is the infamous paparazzi photos of Paris's night out with Britney Spears back in 2006. The pictures are honestly iconic, and they even include Lindsay Lohan. But Paris later exposed that apparently Lindsay crashed their night out and was never actually invited. But then Lindsay responded in her own interview and said Paris is a pathological liar and that they had planned the night out as a trio, which is why the media called them the Holy Trinity. The only person who could really confirm this for us is Britney Spears, but she hasn't, and I'm still waiting for her. That'd be like great. Let's just ask her. Was it a three-way hangout, or did Lindsay crash the party? I really want to know. In spot number 2 is Neil Patrick Harris and James Woods. Another very random and unexpected feud that no one saw coming. Neil posted a photo of an 8-year-old boy with his family at a pride celebration, and James thought he should expose him for what he thought was threatening to our future generations. James tweeted in response to his post saying, "This is sweet. Wait until this poor kid grows up, realizes what you've done, and stuffs both of you dismembered into a freezer bag in the garage. Honestly, who in their right mind says something like that to someone? Like, I've said this to Chris before, the only type of person who will say this to someone is someone who would dismember people and stick them in their freezer. You gotta be crazy to be saying something like this on Twitter. Is it not a fact? Exactly, crazy people. Like, that's what a crazy example of, like, if you're like referencing something to put on Twitter. That's absurd. Anyways, rather than exposing Neil for anything, he actually just exposed himself for being arrogant and homophobic. So Neil didn't really have much left to expose, but he did respond and called him utterly ignorant and classless. I don't know how that guy's not blacklisted in Hollywood after a comment like that. In our number 1 spot is Taylor Swift and Kanye West. One of the biggest celebrity feuds in Hollywood history, and it all started after Kanye claimed that Taylor gave him permission to use a lyric about her in his track called Famous. The line was completely degrading towards Taylor, so it's hard to think that anyone would believe that she agreed to this. The two of them both tried to expose one another online by releasing video recordings of their phone call where they apparently had the discussion about the lyrics. Even Kanye's wife, Kim Kardashian, decided to leak a private snippet of the convo on her Snapchat to get all her followers involved. The whole thing led to a massive spike in social media attacks on Taylor, but in the end, the real unedited footage was released recently, which proved that she was telling the truth the entire time. But this was literally just revealed in March 2020, so she had to fight this battle for years. Alright guys, that's our list. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments and leave a like if you enjoyed it. But for now, I'm gonna end this video with some comments from 10 celebrities supporting Joe Biden. Emma Oslin says, when Joss introduced Lucy, my brain went like, Lucy's back! Sorry, just for a day. I saw people's comments thinking that she's here permanently. She's not. Sorry, but maybe we'll do that, like, sometimes. Have her come in. Heather P says, Joss got a degree in English. Also, Joss can't pronounce anything ever. That's alright, Joss. I am a streamer and I can never pronounce anything ever either. I knew I'd get comments like this, and I deserve it. Honestly, I truly deserve this. I don't know how I minored in English. I don't understand. I actually got decent grades in English in university, which is beyond me. But I graduated 5 years ago and I think it just all went away. Reese Durazo says, Trump is still gonna win, but hey, I can be wrong. You know, there's a lot of people out there saying they think that Trump will still take this one, despite, you know, all the chaos that's happening. It's a scary world. Alice Carroll says Lucy seems more comfortable around Joss, so that makes sense. Who yells the most? Well, honestly, Lucy and I are very good friends. We actually live together. We are roommates, so maybe that's why it's very comfortable, because we're close friends. As for who yells, me. Lucy does not yell. I have yet to see Lucy yell or get angry or raise her voice. She's very calm, collected, and quiet and put together. I'm not. Alright guys, that is all I have. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, do all of the things. I'm your host Joss. I will see you next time.